Yo, 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 yo. All praise to the Creator. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another one. Please continue to bless and protect us, Heavenly Father. Thank you for another day. Hey, look, man, we trying to rebuke all the negativity, man. We trying to rebuke the devil in the name of Jesus Christ. All praise to the Creator. Hey, look, deity is deferred to, man. Wow, what a great story we got today. What a great story, man. Real talk. This guy, Kai Sanat, made $200 million on a stream. And man, did he retire. I mean, golly, did he retire? He retired like a mug. Hey, look, this is what he looked like. He kind of looked like P. Diddy a little bit. He kind of looked like P. Diddy, man. They say that Kai Cenat reveals he's never returning to streaming after making 200 million in Marathon. Mafiathon 3. This is a story by Arko Bhattacharya from an hour ago. It says Kai Cenat has reportedly earned massive wealth from his latest subathon. The streamer claims to have amassed nearly 200 million from Mafiathon 3, shattering all Twitch records. After getting big numbers, Cenat decided to take a pause from such intense and continuous shit. Sorry, y'all. I got the hiccup belch. He took a pause from such intense and continuous streaming schedules. And despite seemingly perfectly fine at first, the fans started noticing that the pause was unusually long. But before fans could come to any given speculation, Kai Cenat surprised the whole world by announcing his retirement from the world of streaming. Cenat reasoned that he had amassed such wealth from his latest subathon that he could spend the rest of his days in luxury and comfort without having to work a single day in his life. In a recent video, the Twitch streamer claimed that he has earned over 200 billion from Mafiathon 3. And with that kind of money, he seems inclined towards only enjoying the rest of his life in luxury and comfort, Cenat stated. I don't care what people think. I am rich for life and I never have to work again. Go buy from my brand Vivit. Kai Cenat is pretty sure he is set for life. Now he only wants to focus on himself and grow his clothing brand, Vivit, into something big. Cenat has often expressed his desire to grow his brand and make a name for himself in the world of fashion as a fashion designer. Kai Cenat had a great streaming career, but the same cannot be said about his love life. Well, we don't care about his love life. I think that's great. I think it's great, that's what he decided to do. He said he's set for life, y'all. And he ain't got to work no more. He could live the rest of his life in luxury. The rest of his life in luxury. He could choose to do it. He could just eat cheeseburger all day if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Kai Cenat has basically made it. He basically made it in a real big way, man. He made it to where he has amassed wealth off the live streaming, y'all. Just by live streaming. So just by live streaming, he has amassed. He was already a millionaire, right? He might have been like a younger millionaire, like in the young millions. He might have had something, but $200 million from one stream is a record. It broke all of Twitch, and that's another social media account we need to holler at. Twitch. It broke all of Twitch records and Mafia-thon 3. So I'm gonna need the AI to help me understand what that means, because I do not know. So from streaming, this man done made $200 million. $200 million. Can y'all not see the screen? Mic check. So I don't know what y'all heard, but $200 million this man done made. $200 million this man done made off of the YouTube streaming. Wow. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? The work we put in can never be deleted. You know what I mean? We put in the work, man. I guess this guy right here is a icon. Let's see what the AI said. Short answer: the viral claim that Consonant made $200 million from Marathon 3 is not. Hold on a second. Is not supported by credible reporting. Independent estimates places Marathon 3 haul in the low millions. Most reputable estimates around 3 million from Twitch revenue alone, with broader revenue range estimates up to the low tens of millions with when ads, bids, sponsorships, and merch are included. See, they don't know how to add up all them damn cash apps. Marathon 3 is Kai Cenat's third large-scale subathon subscription marathon event on Twitch, a continuous live stream where subscriptions, donations extend the clock and drive massive viewer engagement and revenue. So I should be over there doing what I'm doing. But shit, I don't know how to play them games. Stream subscription. All right, so 1 million subscriptions during the event. Conservative, widely reported estimate 3.2 million in direct Twitch revenue, subscriptions, and ads, and is the figure. Broader industry estimate when adding ad revenue, bits, donations, sponsorships, merch, and post-event monetization, even analysis and aggregations, placed the total event revenue in the mid-range of single millions up to low tens of millions, but not 200 million. Sources that attempt full breakdown show the business model can multiply income streams, but still fall short of the 200 million claim. A viral clip and social post circulated claiming Sanat said he made 200 million and would quit streaming. Reporting shows that those clips were misleading or taken out of context, and mainstream outlets flagged the 200 million figure as a viral information. Viral misinformation. Castanet's prior net worth and career timeline began content streaming in the late 2010s, rising to prominence around 2021 through viral clips, collaborations, and the AMP Collective. Pre-marathon net worth, public estimates before Marathon 3 placed him in the low to mid millions. Income from Twitch, YouTube, sponsorship, music, and appearances. But exact private net worth figures are not publicly verified. Became a millionaire from streaming. Sanat likely crossed the millionaire threshold several years into his career. Plausibly 2023 after sustained high earning streams, sponsorships, and YouTube growth. Twitch subs, Marathon 3, 1.11 million. So they're saying he bluffing about the 200 million. Damn, now I don't know what the truth. No, I mean, now it's not a good story. God damn it. God bless it. We rebuke the devil in the name of Jesus, and we don't want nothing negative around y'all. Rebuke the devil, that shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, what we gonna do now? Shit, fuck, god dang. I gotta change the title. Smeatball done lied. He said he made 200 million. Yep. Damn. Damn, Kai. I definitely was gonna question the Matrix. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, damn, son, 200 million? The fuck is you talking about, Kai? God dang. So let's go on YouTube, man. Let's see what else is on around there. This man done lied. Well, not quite. How you spell quite, y'all? So we back on commentary. I thought we could at least celebrate. I thought we could at least celebrate. This man that made it out the Matrix, son. All right. So let's go to YouTube, see what's on YouTube. These terrifying space videos will make you tremble and keep you awake at night. Like, why do people name that shit? Why do people do that? Why do people do that? Is that what we should do? You watch these pictures, and these pictures going to haunt you. Alicia Baumgartner warns Clarissa Shields on getting knocked out by Shadeja Green. All the dykes is stepping out this year. These little boxing bitches. Oh, Lord, these little boxing bitches. Let's watch the boxing bitches. Damn.
I was able to lose 100 pounds in less.
Let's watch these boxing bitches. Boxing bitches. Oh man. Like, look, I heard of scissors before and scissorings, right? These gotta be like chain breakers. What they call them? Cable breakers with it. The big lock joints. You could break the padlock with the what they call those things. Because these they won't be scissoring at all. These would be trying to break some chains, but I don't know. This guy over here, man, he look like he might got some titties. Shorty in the middle, she definitely could get it. Shorty right there definitely could get it right now. But these boxing ladies, right? They could turn the head and then the light hit them a certain way, and they'll be scrapped from the team. As soon which one look like a man. Now the dude over here, he already look like a woman with breasts. But we're gonna leave him alone. I don't know nobody's name. Look, he bored as hell. Straight dude. God damn, he high as shit too. Look at his eyes. Eyes all glisten, look like porcelain glass. He just want to get it over with. He's so high. Maybe he trying to hold the fact that maybe he trying to not look high. But the eyes are glossy, man. That's glossiness. You know you about to get in front of the camera. Why do people do drugs before they get in front of the camera? What's up with that? Like, is you talking shit? Is you talking shit? Is you threatening me? Whoever did your hair, man. God damn. What the fuck? That's a tight ass. That's why her eyes is glistering like that. Because them braids hurt. Damn, look at that tight ass fucking braid on her. Shit. That's why we even see her, because she got her hair done. Them joints is so damn tight. It's ridiculous. She gonna look like JoJo Siwa in a second. She gonna have half her shit just blend to one side like Louis Farrakhan. You know what habits do? I just want to see, man. Let's put up what habits do. Let's show this lane. Show this line. Let's get a good look at it. Can we get a good look at it? You got a good side. You got oh yeah, you got a bad side. Ooh-wee. Wee. This was the same hairstyle and the same hairstyle every day, licking your fucking hand and sliding that shit over your hair with your saliva. This is what it do to you. Licking your palm and shit and then slicking your shit back or making that part. Look at that part. Oh, shit. Look at that. Woo-wee. Out of here, Satan. I rebuke you, demon. I rebuke you, devil. Anything that make you deform yourself is of the devil. God would never make you do something to hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the devil right there. Look at that. His shit, he ain't even got hair follicles right there. Hold on. Can we get a before look? Can we get a before look? Louis Farrakhan, younger. Now we're going to need that same side, though. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, that same side. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I apologize. What the gas guy said, I shouldn't be talking about Farrakhan. All right. Well, I ain't leaving them alone. Look, there you go. Oh, there you go. Look, that's Louis Farrakhan. All right, check it out. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make this understandable for everybody. We're going to make this shit understandable for everybody. Let's make sure we... this one. Make it understandable. You're going to use mathematics to try to determine how much hairline is gone. We're going to use mathematics to determine how much hairline is gone. We need to zoom in. Did he have a hairline at one time? Let's see what that con did. He abolished that bitch. He abolished that whole hairline, whole chunk of this shit gone. What he did to himself. He a little demon. Look at him, a little demon. A little evil General Seti. That's what Farrakhan was. Farrakhan looked like, look at Farrakhan, son. What? That's Farrakhan. Oh, Farrakhan younger need to be examined. Don't he look like he a troublemaker? Man, he looked like his whole purpose was just to kill brother back. Like, look at him. That's an evil ON right there, man. Let's see if we get some more pictures of Farrakhan when he was young. Well, there you go, smiling. And there he go hooping and hollering. Like, you know what I'm saying? There you go hooping and hollering. He ain't tell nobody that it was Indian, though. He talking about somebody else shit. Damn. About what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. How many times he said that shit? If I had a nickel for every time he said Honorable Elijah Muhammad. God damn it. God damn. Who else is honorable? I know there's some more honorable people in this world, man. I know y'all ain't gonna take it all the honorable. Farrakhan. This shit look like I'm trying to do them some justice, man. I don't care about no goddamn Farrakhan. As a matter of fact, we could just go into the folder in which Farrakhan is at. Let's just add these. Farrakhan, man, come on, man. What a joke. The Nation of Islam. What a joke. Nation of Islam. What a cult. That's what that shit is. What a cult. Like, you grew up in a cult. What was the name of your cult? Was it the Nation of Islam? Was it the Malachi York joint? All the former cult members is like, see, he don't even know what it was called. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Man, be quiet, man. Shut the fuck up. Nobody give a fuck about that bullshit. How you done came up as a dumbass. It's all about God. The Heavenly Father up above, high in heaven. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, they can't. Listen, they hate, they make sure they get away before they hate. I'll say anything I don't like. That's how I got the shit on Lizzie. You know what I'm saying? We'll throw this shit right away, bitch. Bomb sticky, get the fuck out of here. Consonant, yo bluffing ass, get the fuck out of here, son. Cause I'm like, that shit real. What the fuck? He made $200. He made $200 million. He made $200 million off the stream. Then we doing the wrong. Yeah, we need to change it up. We're gonna change it up. Do something else with it. $200 million, whatever they want for $200 million. Like, we can make that. We can make some for $500 million. What is they talking about? What's going on here? What is these people saying? Like, what is they needing? I'm just saying, man. They out there talking about $200 million. You know what I'm saying? They out there like, $200 million. So he made $200 million. Oh, for real. Oh, shit. Off the streaming and shit. And so guess what? The policy, they was like, yo, they're gonna say that that's, that's misinformation. And so they could real live like sue him for whatever little millions he might do got. You see? Because they could say that he was out there spreading misinformation. You understand? So it's kind of tricky. It's like, all right. It's like the more we find out about it, the more it's gonna try to control what we know or what we do. Like, now that we're a part of them, they're gonna bring out the soul food. And it's like, wait a minute. Y'all sure y'all not conscious of us? You know what I'm saying? Sure, as soon as we show up, they're gonna be like, the weed, you can smoke weed over there. Or, you know what I mean? Did you get the new rap album? What's that called when that happens? Where they approach you like, so we talking about Farrakhan. Farrakhan, listen, man, we already been telling people, and we're gonna tell them again that I think we got everybody a picture here. So we're gonna run this. This one's gonna be for them Farrakhan days, and we got the pictures already. So before all of them, right? We ain't got no picture, no Prince Hall. But we could and we should, but they know that Prince Hall is a lie. So it's like, man, we should though. So let's just go ahead and do it, because William S. Crowley was a Freemason through Prince Hall. So we banging on behalf of Prince Hall again. And now we can say that we do not need nothing to do with them other joints. They fake. Right? And so they try and keep track of the people, and they saying that we know y'all as Prince Hall. But then when they say that we don't recognize y'all as real Freemasons, what the hell is they saying? So what y'all see, a bunch of Moors? What are y'all saying? Y'all see Indians? What if you don't see a Freemason, what do you see? Right? What do you see then? And so Prince Hall ain't got none of these elaborate ass little Freemason joints. Like, who got a prettier lodge and shit? Little white man ain't laughing. Nah, but for real though, Prince Hall is definitely one of the people that predate Crowley, so we gotta put him up there. So we're gonna start with Prince Hall, and then we're gonna put not Crowley, Crowdy. I don't know if that's the same man. I think that's the same man. Yeah. Let's go to visual search. That's him. That's the brother. That's them, man. So yeah, Crowdy. Okay, and then you got Ahmed Suleiman. Then you got Noble Drew Ali. Maybe I can't put them in like order. Yeah, so take Noble Drew Ali off of there. That's more like it. You got Prince Hall, then you got Crowdy, then you got Hamid Suleiman. Right? And so from Hamid Suleiman, yeah. Hamid Suleiman, then you got Noble Drew Ali. And WD FARD. God bless and protect us, man. It definitely ain't WD FARD in the middle. It's no Lee in the middle after Ms. Suleiman. But that's it. That was the correct order. We'll see if, yeah, that's the correct order too. But we'll just switch these out. There. So that way the reader, the watcher can follow. Right. And so then the WD FARD is the reason why I'm pretty sure I ain't got no Elijah Muhammad picture. So here it is. Elijah Muhammad. We'll just take this, right? Because we don't think we got a picture of. Yo. We'll just keep this one. So Elijah Muhammad. All right. And then Farrakhan. And then Farrakhan. Hold on. And then Farrakhan, man. Watch. I'm gonna put this over there. And bring to the top. Bring to the front. Let's make sure it's right. Need to bring it over. And so that's down. That's down. That's down, yo. Let's bring this. Let's bring this over a little bit. What is that? What is that? What is that? Is it the picture? Oh, that's the hold up. Okay, now it's good. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, yo, the light skinned people came and messed everything up. This is not really the case. The dude from Africa definitely came over here and tried to everything up. So he appealed to the Muslim side. To the Masons and shit. The Prince Hall went with him instead of Crowdy. And so the Prince Halls was funded by the Boulets. And the Muslims, I mean, yeah, that concept had connection with Japan. It had a connection with Japan. See, this the order. And so then after WD FARD, you got you Elijah Muhammad. Damn. Yeah, Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad. W FARD Elijah. Then this Farrakhan. And then since Farrakhan, let's get let's get Malcolm. And oh no, I know who Khalid Muhammad. So the nation put him. So Malcolm X, Martin Luther, Malcolm and Martin. Like there's like the people's champs. Yeah, that's a good picture, man. Damn, Martin had some little ass ears, man. Martin Luther King had them little baby ears. Damn, little ears. But that's Martin, man. That's Malcolm, man. We grew up. That was all that was ever. That was like the best thing. Like to know these leaders and what they done, and to like it would be the best part of class when they like show movies and media. Then we ain't have to do no work. We just sit there and learn something. And we ain't never know Martin Luther King ears that small. But it's cool that he alive. I'm glad that listen, man, these people, man, is really holy people, holy leaders, because the people love them. You know what I'm saying? The people really love them, man. They like to talk about Martin Luther King because he was having sex with a lot of women. Man, listen, they was giving him that pastor. Could you help me, pastor type coochie, man? That's you can't hate on him for that. Shit, he did what any man would do, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Yeah. Well, I don't know. He was married. But shit, man, they up there talking about, yeah, you should see MLK. Well, you think he's the saint. MLK ain't the saint. Like, come on, man, with all the MLK shit. Remember when Trump came in office, he said he gonna release the MLK files? Like, we ain't even asked for that. Let's get the fuck out of here, y'all. We know, listen, man, they try to always change it up. Try to always change it up, like make you think it's something else. Man, look. Nobody asked for no Malcolm X, no Martin Luther King files. We know who did it. Like we don't know who did it. We know who the fuck did it. We need Khalid Muhammad up here. All right. We need Khalid Muhammad, Steve. Just keep focused and calm under questionable circumstances. Computer. What happened to Steve Coakley?
Stephen Coakley was a dedicated Army officer who served over 22 years, including 2 tours in Vietnam. He was known for his early morning routines and commitment to his family and country.
Okay, we got let's put up the people from the Black Panthers. See, then we talking about the Black Panthers and gangs. We gotta put them together. Black Panthers and Blood and Crips. Now this would be an interesting situation if I can get them all in one. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so Bloods and Crips. Okay. Thank goodness. Need some peace with them colors. Come on, man. Put the rags down, man. Y'all stop being Power Rangers that can't get along. Be Power Rangers that do get along. Goofy motherfuckers. Childish bastards. Motherfuckers ain't had no parents, that's all. And that's what happens. People ain't got no parents and they get raised by the gang. And then they get introduced to things that make them grow up fast. And they proud of that because they ain't got a real education. And they'll be talking that shit to somebody in prison. They used to having them close-up talks, like one bunk next to the other bunk type talks. Anyways, though, man, you know, I mean, the system ain't shit, man. The system ain't shit, man. The system created people in these artificial environments. And then they studied them for see what it did to them. And then we got NBA Youngboy, a prime example, though, with the outcome of years and years of MK Ultra and you know, that type of shit. So the Black Panthers and then the Bloods and the Crips. Bomb. In order. And then so you got who's after Bloods and Crips? Jesse Jackson. I need to get them with Secrets of Jesse Jackson. You ain't never heard before. Double Joint, what's up, bro? The Secrets of Jesse Jackson. The untold mysteries of Jesse Jackson. That's to get them in, and then we can sneak with a gut punch. We can sneak with a gut punch, man. Like real shit, like the Nation of Islam was wrong for that. It was wrong for all that shit they was on to. So Jesse. So I mean Malcolm and Martin though. I wonder what Malcolm and Martin got to say though, right? Like I wonder what Martin got to say about Jesse. But you know, Jesse, dang, so Martin, that's like, yo, listen, Martin and Malcolm is gonna be like red and blue Power Rangers or whatever the case, because that's how we'll understand them. You know what I'm saying? That we will listen to everything they got to say. They got the best 2 cents. And look, they Muslim and a Christian. Like you can't even make this shit up. Can't even make this shit up. So let's go ahead and highlight that. Let's highlight that with the the Islam logo. What they call it? Where they got the back, the back clear. Excuse me. Islam logo. I think this is clear. It's going to get Islam logo. I wonder if we can get us a Christianity joint just like that. Christianity logo. Any Christianity logos just like that? Any Christianity got to say Christianity on it too, y'all. Any Christian Christ logos. Church of God, and that say Christian? That say Christian. Damn, that's a bird. What does that mean? Computer, what's the logo for Christians besides the cross?
The fish symbol, called ichthus, is a prominent Christian symbol besides the cross. It's an acronym for Jesus Christ, God's Son, Savior in Greek. Other common symbols include the dove representing the Holy Spirit and the lamb symbolizing Jesus.
Okay, let's put them all on there. We can't get no
Christian symbols on your Truth Social profile?
No, thank you.
Got it. No problem.
Not right now. Not right now. I mean, later. So that joint said Christian. It had the bird on there. I had no idea. Oh, they go Christian. Look, there it is. Christian. Islam. Christian. Now let's go to this joint. Oh. I might be doing extra, man. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. All right, let's see. That is quite interesting. That is quite the interesting feature. So now let's duplicate that. Do I got the picture of them together? Laughing it up? I definitely don't. I apologize. I was talking about them. So I'm just hacking on you, Billy. I'm just joking with you. So let's see how that look. If everything was on more for them. We already know. Let's go ahead and let's put a shape in now. Put a shape in now. Put a shape in there. Put another shape in there. We're gonna put shapes in there. Yeah, I ain't like that. Okay. Okay then, bitch. Something like that. Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty peaceful. That's pretty peaceful. Bloods and Crips. Now that we passed the unit, they went straight to unification. And so the Muslims is fucking with Scientology. Scientology is not what we doing. God bless and protect us. We keep it safe. Keep it secure. Yeah, we out here. What's the name of it? What's the name of the damn? If that's 1800. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that thumbnail that I made. With all the white leaders of what they call it? All the white leaders of Islam. Yeah. That's one. Technology, star, special pair sound clips. That being commercial value, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's what I should do with it. Yeah, I don't think it's in there yet. So, yeah, man, cultic commerce cleanup 1800s. It should be in this shit right here, man. There it is. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so I wonder if do we got Farrakhan in a Masonic garb? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Good. Great. What he got? All right, so he be maxing out, chilling with that shit. Okay, so we're gonna get this guy associated with the Freemasons. Get him associated with the Freemasons. Because I mean, after all, what good has it? What good? What good, Prince Hall? Because I assume those are Prince Hallian. I assume that these are Prince Hallians. So we show some white Freemasons and they look like they sitting there, they built that shit, son. They on some army shit. And so we know that the Nation of Islam came through with that whatchamacallit. So we know we're not going to be picking on the Nation of Islam like that. Like we're not going to just pick on them because we're going to acknowledge where they at in the world with everything. And we're not going to just pick on them. Because people, I don't know why they all look so fucking mean. God damn it. I just don't get it. Like, what's going on in their life? They is under control. I don't get it. They always look so serious, man. Why they look so serious? We should make a build out of this. We should make a build out of this and try to figure out why the F they so serious, man. Why the F they so serious, dog? They don't even be accomplishing shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, there ain't nothing that they're accomplishing that I could tell. So what the F is going on? So we're gonna put it down. We're gonna put Crowley down there. There's people down there. All right. Put Crowley down there. So he's first. So should we go? Let's see about inserting another. So we get the people attention so they know how they starting. We want to insert a shape. Okay, so we're going to put this together and run it. Double joint say Farrakhan, Farrakhan, Pharaoh, the Khan. It's Cain's bloodline. Cain is Khan. Facts figgity. He definitely slew his brother. Like Cain slew Abel. That's facts. And for sure. Right. So Nova drew Ali. Nova drew Ali. It's so wild how they just like how they stole your shit like that. And didn't nobody do the research to figure that out. His brother Nova drew Ali. And then shit, they still got people to this day. Part of that movement. And then who I don't got is Elijah Muhammad. I don't got no picture of him off the bat. Let's go. I don't know, man. I don't know if I got a Muslim folder. I don't remember. I might have mixed them all together, like all the Freemasons and shit. Black and white bloods, clear, cool, rainbow, real spot, screen match, crystals, giants, elites, debunk it. Green men, Japanese connections. We should find something. I don't know. If you want to make the connection between the Japanese and the Nation of Islam. Just let your soul go. Motherfuckers is everywhere, though. Goddamn. So it is a war. It's a war of Masons and shit. Like they Mason lodges. We're looking for Elijah Muhammad. Did y'all know that before it was a 5-point star, it was a 6-point star? Did y'all ever know that? Yep, the Moors had the 6-point star date. Damn. Sure did, and they changed it. The Edo Kingdom in Jamaica, in Africa, has everything in common with the Edo Kingdom in Japan. That's facts. So look, let's go ahead and make that note. And we can just get up out of here, man. Let's go to another photo. We're looking for Elijah Muhammad stuff. Look at this. I had just got this, y'all. Look, that shit is over here and that shit. Ain't that something? I had just did that again. But there you go. Let's go ahead and let's get that there. So I won't come back to it. All right. So we're looking for Elijah Muhammad and then Pews. What's that? Oh, okay. I don't know if I ever did that, Bill. But we should do it again. Let's all right, it's pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and run it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna show a presentation real quick. It's gonna be a mini present. We did not find any pictures of Elijah Muhammad, but he's a meatball. And we'll put him after Noble Drew Ali. We'll put him after Noble Drew Ali. Let's just go get it, man. Let's just go get it so this can be complete. Elijah Poole. So we get the damn the mug shot. Okay, so he did all type of talking and shit. And we should already know about Martin and Malcolm, so we shouldn't be like going through history like we talking to little kids and going over every little thing. So we got him, right? Elijah Muhammad. He was talking a lot of shit. All right. That's what he did. They gotta do WD FARD though. Well, we'll do hyperversion WD FARD. Get these brothers out here. Relationship polar rift, rural science room, show one. Show 1A. Shun Train, Samara Mikado. All right, so we can get up out of here. Go to there. Industry. Do we have anything? Let's show these Muslims. They were here worshiping this meatball. What a damn disgrace. Like, how you gonna call this white man in law in the flesh? Like, that's crazy. That's ludicrous. They don't. He could be a black dude, don't matter. But he just so happened to be white. Let's get WD FARD. Long shot, man. Goddamn skinhead. Because they definitely got that shit twisted. You need to see them in the back, though. They got that shit twisted like a mug. WD FARD. He ain't have no damn students before Noah Joy Lee. And so he was first. Then that's how you get the rest of them. Then that's how you get Farrakhan and Malcolm. That's how you get Farrakhan and Malcolm saying. Yeah, that's just funny right there. So when you get Farrakhan and Malcolm, we almost done. Hold up. Khalid Muhammad. Take out the then okay, and then we're just gonna put these together, man. It's unlikely though. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Just the extent of Nation of Islam. Because they going with Scientology. They have from Scientology now. So do we got any Scientology pictures over here? L. Ron Hubbard. Let's get a picture of dumbass. What's his name? What was your name? What's the guy's name? What's the guy's name? Scientology Admiral. Motherfuckers pretending to be goddamn captains of a ship. Oh, so they said, like, look, they're gonna be a sea shit. That's the biggest shit you could do is get you a big ass boat and live on the seas. These motherfuckers is acting like they really on the oceans. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ben Stiller's doppelganger. Like he got that racist ass outfit on. Just when you thought it wasn't going nowhere. Most of this is brought to you by Menon. You by 7-Eleven. All right. By Menon. Remember that shit? Yes, we getting in there. Yeah, that shit done turned into the wheel. Shit done turned into the wheel, son. All right, be good. We are good. Y'all ready? We are about to take off in this mini presentation. Mini presentation, man. Go look at these villains, man. Y'all ready, man? All right. Wait. Did I put those in 1800? I showed up dead. Showing up dead. Let's get it. You know, I'm really contemplating leaving and going getting a snack, but that will ruin it for y'all. Y'all have been through so much with me. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that at least the people in this UFO ain't all that comfortable. I bet your nerves was very high. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no type of ejector seats or nothing like that. They like see us human Americans with the ejector seat. They probably envy that shit. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing it again. I'm sorry. This is what I want to do. Fine. Let's just do a little music. Just a little music. Let's put it on 2. All right. This is how we freestyle. First, let me read these letters. I mean, these comments. Shout out to the chat. Double joint say, yeah, that is why they walk around the cube, because if you spin the cube, it makes that star. Oh, for real? Oh shit. Huh. I never thought about that. A spinning cube? That's quite interesting. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. A spinning cube makes what, the 6-point star? Damn. Malcolm Double Joint say Malcolm wasn't with that underage shit either. His prophet brought shame to the ministry, but yeah, Malcolm was the bad guy. Listen, I think that Petty's be covering for it. Because how can you? How can you hate Brother Malcolm? How can you be capricious with them killing Brother Malcolm? Which to tell you the truth, Double Joint, that's the last point I wanted to make. So if I get through this fast enough and you still here, Like, I will want you to remember this moment where we at this conversation, because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the slideshow there because that's the last point I want to make. I did round it off in my head, like mathematics or what I'm going to be saying or what will be said. And that right there is the point. You know what I mean? Who would say the what they said about that, brother? So let's start this presentation. So in order of appearance, when it comes to the movements of people of color in this country, there's a whole bunch of them that is not listed here. This is a summary of like major leap points. But if you follow movements when it came to African Americans as like a free people in the United States, it was a Freedmen's Bureau, 1865. But before that, in the 1700s, you had the Prince Hall Freemasons. The Prince Hall Freemasons were to be the elite of the so-called African Americans, right? And to be all magnetized there. If you was an educated man, a learned man, someone that went to school, someone that was taught craft, someone that got a skill, someone that applied themselves and became successful, any of those things, eventually it would only make sense that you become a Freemason, right? It would be nothing negative to really say back in those days when certain people couldn't read, right? And so it's kind of like them saying, we want to mark everybody who learned to read so we know what we're dealing with. And Freemasons kind of is like that, because it's a put on by a higher society. And this whole imagery is like, it's like got the people like hella study is a way to put it, I guess. But this is the people that was living their life in those days. And they might have not have been perceiving the whole system that we see today. I don't know what they see. I know that's a devil behind Prince, what's his name? Prince Hall. I know that that's a day row, right? And I know that the Americas got the most evidence of those day rows existing. And I know that the Americas is the only relay pressure of the day rows that's created or that's exhibited throughout the world's information. They nowhere in the world is this concept of the day row ever existing, except for out the United States. And in the Mexico area, we see the artifacts. And so the Prince Hall literally got one behind them. And so that must mean that they must seen or met these people. But at the same time, I think that the Prince Hall image is a projection, because what you got is a shadow in the back, which is technically a dark being. And then you got Prince Hall, he's like projected like a light, like a ghost, like a hologram. So to me, Prince Hall looked like a hologram, and I see a shadow behind him. And so that's like the Wizard of Oz thing, right? Where they is trying to say that, I hate to say it, but I think that they is tried to say that black people was primitive, and they tried to like work that into their mind. But it wasn't that it was just black people. They was people that was of this class that they was going to call Negroes and black. And it was going to be separate from the high elite class of people we call melanated people. So here it is where this would be a summary from the Prince Hall Lodge came this brother named William S. Crowdy. And he had a dream that that the people of color in this place of the United States and America was the actual Israelites spoken of in the book that we call the Bible, right? And so he went on to start a church of his own based off this new belief system that he was given in a vision. And he called it the Church of God and Saints of Christ, or Saints in Christ, on a property that he named Canaan land. And so he established Canaan land, just like at the Bible, like Canaan, going down into Canaan. And so he established Canaan land in the 1800s, right? And so the person that the arrow go to then is Abdul Hamid Suleiman, who is a mysterious, almost mysterious character in history, because we get the evidence of him and we got a picture of him. And so I don't remember. I know that somewhere down the line we're going to go over that. So unless the next page is that, this would just be running through the summary. And so from William S. Crowdy came this African who said that he had the true keys. So we got to put that in order, man. Where that shit at? I know I'll put it on here. There it is. We don't have to. It flow better this way. I might take that arrow out. Let's take that arrow out. All right. And so let's continue. So Hamid Suleiman, he is said that came from Egypt, right? He became a guest of the Harlem Masons, right? And he said that he questioned the legitimacy of Western Shriners over here at the bottom left. And so this is the same thing. This is what's going on with the Mississippi vote the other day on whether to recognize the Prince Hall Freemasons. Because this is questioning the legitimacy of Western Shriners, meaning that these people that's practicing these sacred ceremonial rites and rituals and not doing it right. They're not legit. They knockoffs because somebody wanted to get money out of them. Because remember, the people that's a part of it pay money to the person who owned the shit. So, man, it's like this is like a business, turning yourself into a business, a self-sustained business, money-making machine. Started with these publications and these being able to speak in a presence and have information and basically build and like come up with some shit. And so he said that the white Freemasons in the United States wasn't authentic. He gave the truth, the keys to the Prince Hall Masons of the United States. And so then he opened up Canaan Temple. Okay, and so during Canaan Temple, we're gonna have to go ahead and find that. During Canaan Temple, then we're gonna have to talk about Noble Drew Ali. So we're not going to have the people wait until later on in the show to see it. This is where the flow tell us where to go, right? So here it is. We go back. So Hamid Suleiman, he come through from Egypt, say he a 96-degree Mason, and he's chilling with the Harlem Masons. And so this is where Harlem stand out, because they got these keys that was brought to them from Africa. that, you know what I'm saying, nobody else really had except for them. And so for people to get them, they would have to go through one of these Harlem Masons. Would be like another Harlem Renaissance or an extension of the one that was, you know, Renaissance is happening in Harlem. Right. And so it's like he started that Canaan Temple movement concept. And that became, so he official, right? Like he definitely official. It's just that they don't know what happened to him. You know, he's a mystery as far as what became of him. But what we do know is that Noble Drew Ali was a student. He was his student. So Noble Drew Ali was a part of Canaan Temple, right? And when this man disappeared under mysterious circumstances, he started the Morse Science Temple of America. And so he too also succumbed to mysterious circumstances. And a splinter group was formed within the Morse Science Temple of America, and they called themselves the Nation of Islam by this guy, W.D. FARD, who was a student of, so we got to show it without W.D. FARD, dumbass, in there. So let's delete that. So that's what Noble Drew Ali had brought forth. He had a large following for real. Like he pretty much had the whole country on lock. You know what I'm saying? And so WD FAR just like they just stole it from him. Right. And so what I'm gonna say is that it got something to do with let's just go back. So here it is. It's Abdul Hamid Suleiman of Egypt, guest of Harlem Masons. These are Freemasons, prominent Masons. There was a notable gathering of prominent Masons in an upper room at Craig's well-known hostelry, 102 West Street, blah, blah, blah. Dr. Abdul Hamid of Khartoum, Egypt, a 96-degree Mason and a Shriner, at a dinner tendered by Brother Harry Knight, himself a Shriner. Among others in the party were Worshipful Grand Master David W. Parker, Grand Worthy Secretary Arthur R. Deuce Muhammad Ali Effendi, a countryman of the guests of honor, John Edward Bruce. Okay, so he brought somebody with him named Effendi. Editor of the Negro World and editor of the Masonic Quarterly Review, and Dr. Abdul Hamid's private secretary, Brother Clarence Kane. Important matters touching the good and welfare of the order were discussed in a general information its primacy as a fraternal organization among the blacks of Africa was elicited from Dr. Hamid, who is a walking encyclopedia of things Masonic. And so that reminds me, right? And so when this man, when he had Canaan Temple going, his motto or his aim was to teach people the ways of Islam and the way of Freemasonry. And so that's what he was about. Islam and Freemasonry and blending it together. New Khan, what's up with your piece of salutes? Man, if you see somebody speaking on the day row, man, you gotta let me know, man. That's just so rare. You ain't gotta let me know. I'm just saying. That's highly interesting, man. Like drop the link and shit. I like to see it. But yeah, so he had a meeting. He had a meeting from afar, man. And so his student was Noble Drew Ali. He started the Moorish Science Temple of America after he had disappeared. And so Noble Drew Ali inherited all those people. You know what I'm saying? He had a history. Moorish Science Temple. Noble Drew Ali and the Moorish Science Temple. That's like an artist, like a music artist. Right? Like a record company. All right, so bomb record company, and then you know what I mean? And then people who performing on the record company. Who are part of the record label, so to speak, you know. So more Science Simple, man. And so the same thing happened to him, right? Where he had something happen to him. And which is a mystery. And then I don't know what's up with this picture, man. Something wrong with it. I don't know if they use AI to clean it up or what, but I do not know what's going on. But yeah. So then it was whatever he had going on. This newer shit from WD FARD, a student of his. Then they like created this shiny, this polished. They had this shit down pat now. Like now they had the formula, right? They had cooked up the formula. Like yo, this is the recipe to the chemical artistry, right? So this man, damn, we need to talk about Elijah Muhammad right there. Elijah Muhammad. Right. So Elijah Muhammad had the talk, right? He had the talk, but we need to deal with the Yakuza and this sacrifice and shit, all this shit that WD FARD was on. So let's say WD FARD arrested for human sacrifice. Let's see if we can get us a news clipping. or anything that's written that say it. So they said that FARD Muhammad founded the Allah Temple of Islam, also known as the Lost Found Nation of Islam, or simply the Nation of Islam. So they're trying to say that all right, the lost and the found is one and the same. Like, here you go, you lost and you found with this information. Right. So it's a gimmick. This man said he was Jesus. He said he was WD for WD. He said he was Noble Drew Ali, reincarnated. So that's an odd picture. That's an odd picture. They working with the government for sure, man. Whole Action got this book. So that's it though, man. There's nothing to add there. We'll just keep it moving. All right. And so he do all the talking. And then it's the Malcolm X story after this. Because they go Farrakhan. Farrakhan was around before Malcolm X. What happened to Malcolm X? So maybe we should show that. And then I would want to get a picture of that. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a picture of that. So the brothers Malcolm and brother Martin Luther King was gunned down. There was of opposite situations, man. And they still had a great time together around each other. There was two different types, one darker than the other, you know what I mean, different shaped noses. You know what I'm saying? One taller than the other. And so after those brothers, the Black Panther Party was pretty much the birthplace of things. And then the brother got killed. Huey Pugh, one of them got killed. All right. I forgot they made a movie on it and shit. They call him like he Jesus and all that. I thought that was instigative. But yeah, the police killed members of the Black Panther Party. And so then you had Bloods and Crips come from out of there. And then it was like, oh shit. You got the Nation of Islam. They exist the whole time. And I don't know why they always look so serious. It's like, what are they going through? They all look so serious, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. It's like if they F up, they getting tax money or something. And they look, this guy over here, you can't even see his whole face. He look angry. Where they at? And are they on a flat surface? Because that would be highly interesting if they're on a flat surface. Look at all the different heights. Like each meatball is a different meatball. Dog. They all standing up. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, these meatballs serious now. I wonder why. Let me read these chats. Yeah, Red. This new concept is. Yeah, Red. I heard someone else speaking on the day row. Oh yeah. Something about the day row and inner earth, a type of red Nephilim or something. It's interesting if people could get day row information. Yeah, but that's the gist of it. They from the inner earth. That's the story. Richard Shaver is probably the most common source. Some by the Darrow in the earth. So the deep is why we have melted cities. Double joint say. So the Darrow is why we have melted cities like Arizona. Oh, shit. No, I don't know about. I wouldn't speak on why there's melted cities and if they got something to do with it. Because I never thought to. I think that the melted stuff comes from when they shot the pole star and cracked the firmament dome. I think that's when all the melting stuff happened, in my opinion. Because that's the last time they had so much energy to work with. And so the last time they had so much energy to work with and everything was working, they probably was like, that's where they messed up at. Something weird, something like that. They went ahead and the shit was a meltdown. The spark plug blew or something, something weird, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit just was like, psh. And so now the remnants got to deal with who's around, and this is how you get this seemingly unbalance in the world, where you know what I mean. These avatars that they have that it's just supposed to house or be a format or be the avatar for their experience that they have it remotely. And it's not about so much what they carry along with it, like it is for people that don't know about it. Like the way they look at things is like it's just another body and shit like that. I could get in that body or a body like that. They can have it made or something. I don't know, man. But it's not about being racist. It's about knowing how to communicate. And the things these people are saying is bullshit. All of it bullshit. All of it bullshit. So he a Freemason. Okay. The Freemasons, they in the secret Freemason. Look at all that stuff on the table. What's that? They give them all type of awards and shit. Somebody got the hookup at the little emblem emboss place, the emboss place and shit. Yeah, I know what it's like in them type of stores where you can get some real super shit done to it. And that's what it's kind of like. It's like the shit that you wear be like a uniform, you know. I guess they put that stuff on as ceremonial. So I mean, you got the fringes on the shit. It's an apron. Yo got the I don't know, man. That shit make people look at other people's crotch. That's pretty gay. You know what I'm saying? It's like I made you look type shit with these motherfuckers. I count the symbols on my apron, bitch. You was counting the apron though. You was looking at the apron. I bet you know, is there a square on his apron? See, you was looking. You You saw them squares on his apron? He asked me about the 7th stitch around the 3rd circle with the leaf next to the stone. I never see nobody stare at my apron so hard and see that detail. He's a special mason. He's a special mason because he saw the notches on the lettering on the 3rd corner of the square. But look at his chain. He got a 6-point star on his neck with the triangle, with the circle around it, that tetragrammaton circle. I mean, triangle. Tetragrammaton, right? And then he got the 6-point star on his necklace with the triangle. Inside the triangle, there's a circle there. So that means that he got a cube, a square, and a triangle right there. And you say if it's a cube spinning, double joint, so that's a cube spinning, so shit, that's in motion. That whole thing in motion. So yeah, they wearing that shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bring your own salt and pepper and shit, but they still got it. Like they still got it. It's cool. We're just joking on you, silver hair reptilian. Goddamn reptilian. We just, you know what I mean? Non sense of humor having reptilians. Barracoon, son. Damn, look at look out. Oh man, they're just serious, man. It's just serious. Like they always looking for trouble, but there ain't nothing don't ever happen with the Nation of Islam. Like, don't nobody ever go against the Nation of Islam and try to run into their little party and shit. Like they really literally are practicing for something that'll never happen, which is like some type of confrontation with someone. With some type of concentration with someone, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, see how angry and stern they look. They all talk like one another too. My brother, you see, it's another type of chemistry that allows the alleviation of the propagation of the situation in which the white man is the devil. You see, my dear brother, that the complications to your assessment and the pigmentations of your addressment seem to be relaying, my brother, to the aspects of degree quality assurance levels that I'm sure customer service would take a few more bean pies to get it done. My dear brother. What my dear brother is trying to say is that all us brothers need to get together. That never happened. I ain't never heard that shit one time from these people, man. They might as well go to England. They might as well just take their ass to England with that bullshit. You know what I mean? Talking bad about Brother Malcolm. Get your ass whooped, man. We'll beat you up. But they some serious looking people, though. I ain't gonna front, man. They all look like they life on the line. Like, I ain't gonna front. Nation of Islam, shout out to the goodness that happens with anything that happens with stuff like organizations, because it taught people that what organizations could be or is and things, but God's organization is the real organization, and there ain't no organization outside of God's organization. And so these are cults. And when people join cults, it be certain types of people joining cults for certain different type of reasons. And so these could be the ones that just joined up because they ain't got nowhere else to stay. You know what I'm saying? The other ones could, you know what I mean? They could have just got really, who knows? Man? There could be things going on. We don't know. They're just strangers. They don't know nobody and they don't want to look gay talking to somebody. So they just don't want the next person to say anything to them because they know that they ain't really mastered. Don't he got like a head like Gilly the Kid and his cousin? This bro right here, look at him. He got a head just like Big Gilly the Kid cousin, man, whoever that guy is. With the yeah. But yeah, they should definitely have got some hats. But yo, he look like he going to war, right? Like, look, he's skinny. He ain't never scared nobody, but now he a Nation of Islam, some next shit. Or he could have been raised in it. He could have been raised in. They giving him one last chance to get off the street and stop smoking crack. Look at him. He robbing people and shit. He might not be. He might be writing a novel. This guy look like he write a dissertation the other day. You know what I'm saying? Cooks, people that got skills, auto mechanics. You got somebody down there look like El DeBarge and Drake had a baby. Man, I'll talk about the Nation of Islam all day when it comes to how funny their members look, man. Let's do that. Let's go to Nation of Islam. Nation of Islam. Let's go members. We only want to pick on the males. We're not going to pick on the women. You know what I'm saying? Because if really, for real, if people are happy and they're not breaking no laws, they're not breaking God's law, then it's all good. Really, for real. I mean, it might not be all good, but there's only one God. And I don't know, man. I don't know why these people be looking like this. Look how tough they are. Like, what y'all mad about? Like, white people is not going to crash in the party and then take over the shit. I'm just saying, it could be a natural reflex that they in a poisonous, nasty, terrible environment that we know is the system. And this is just a reflection of how it feels to be in the Nation of Islam and then still be in America under the circumstances. They ain't never talking about being Aboriginal Americans. But Brother Malcolm did. What Brother Malcolm did. So I forgot I was doing a presentation, man. Let's continue on, man. I'm not making fun of them because anything that show, yeah, I'm making fun of them. They're a cult, man. Oh my God, they're too mean. I can't make fun of them, dog. Look how angry that little young man is. Look at that. Look, man, maybe these are race soldiers or something. I don't know. Maybe they was indoctrinated with some type of wordplay. I really don't know what it is. I'm not a member, but I thought that maybe it was something that they was indoctrinated with that made them all have a common understanding. And so I just, you know what I'm saying? I respect that I don't know. You know, I'm not a member, so I'm not going to pry. I'm gonna mind my business, and I'm gonna just say that I've always was curious over the demeanor that I came across these people from the Nation of Islam and how, you know what I mean, it was more sure than your average person in the society. it was more confident and more comfortable than your average person in society from any demographic. And then on top of that, it was like, they seemed to be really consistent with their appearance, like how they is known across the board. So that's, what I mean? That's just, they're not, look, they don't do anything, but they do look menacing. You know what I'm saying? Like the Nation of Islam is over 100 years old, and they haven't been the answer. You know what I'm saying? Islam definitely is not the answer. So that's why we're going to William S. Crowdy, right? And so he looked like the dude from Lovecraft Country. He looked like Kang. Don't he look like Kang? So it could be that's Kang. But see how them people was back then? Like, look what they got. Like that's, we don't even really see a lot of that. So what that's telling you is that what you're seeing is something that's rare to be seen. Because why wouldn't we see more examples of a hat like that ever, anywhere? We never see nobody had those on. So there's parts of history that they're not telling us, and it's a mystery. And that we only got these clues that they say is left behind. So I don't know if these people even know that. Why they look so mean though? Like they all look very mean, yo. I just don't get it. I just think there's something about it because I'm not impressed because I know that they've been around and they're not building up. It wasn't like they was on the right path getting stronger. Most of them people that's claiming Islam is straight paddies and murderers and shit. Straight criminals and shit. Like real shit. Keep it a buck. Keep it a thou. Don't even lie. Most of the people claiming Islam are criminals, yo. And so that movement that William L. Crowdy created is still going on to this day. You know what I'm saying? It's still going on to this day. And this is reality. This is reality, man. And so that's the elites. That's the elites of our people. You know what I'm saying? There's families all there. Like there's society that's out there that people know about that. No curse allowed, man. No curse allowed. So I don't know where this is at. I don't know where this is at, but it got a parade. Double Joint said, to be honest, at the time Malcolm was N.O.I was mostly ex-prisoners, and they still recruit out of prison today. Yeah, facts. So that's why it's veiled face, because it changed by like a demonic. I don't know. No, but really doing all the Pledge of Allegiance, which is a German thing, is just a replacement for the Bellamy salute. The Bellamy salute. Noble Drew Ali is doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Man, that shit go back to Egypt. So the Pledge of Allegiance, I never thought, okay. So Pledge of Allegiance in Egyptian. And the Noble Drew Ali shit is the same. That's what you're saying. That's wild. It is, I guess, like the statues is like in the middle. But I guess this is Haiti right here, because it's a Haitian flag on the right. So somebody out there is making aprons in Haiti and in South Africa. He got little badges on them like they're in the military, the little ribbons and badges and shit. So they're saying they is in a war or battle of knowledge or something. That they got these levels to them, and they got these pins that war soldiers and shit be wearing. So they wearing Japanese swords. You know what I'm saying? And they posing and shit like they doing something. What they doing though? They just staying away, minding their business. And then like they'll step up to the proverbial plate to like take this type of picture and put on whatever they got on. That is talking about they put on for the city or something. And so look, you put on those garments and they stand there and they pose with a sword, and then they go back to being just somebody in the suburbs. You know what I mean? High pitched voice and shit, wife cheating on them, just dumbass, looking up shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid reasonable amount of money for doing little or doing a lot of shit that they was trained for to do. I don't know. It's over with, man. This should be the end of the slide, but it ain't. We still gotta talk about this man they put on the damn picture. They put the man on the wall, son, with the book. What's up with all this with the book? This man, this is what's wrong with people who go to prison. They got all these books and shit that they be reading, then they come out and act like they know something. How about you know not to be in prison? Put the books down. And let's start a movement. Put the books down. Put all the books down, man. Put the books down. And pick up a picture at spirit.tech. Put the books down and pick up a picture, man. What is they doing, son? They out here got picture on picture with this bad picture, man. Like, who the fuck is this man? Nobody know who he is. They used a real white man to say, look, we got a white approved company. It's widely approved. Muslims make it, and it's widely approved. Muslims like it, and it's widely approved. The Nation of Islam, huh? So check it. What people don't know is that this man was arrested for being involved with a human sacrifice, and the police let him go under the terms that he leaves town and never returns. And so he left town and never returned. And they had practice of blood sacrifice. Practice of blood sacrifice. They killed somebody, sacrificed somebody for his Nation of Islam, which he had left to Elijah Muhammad, Elijah Poole. See, and so that shit was built on blood, man. That's why them people look so angry. That shit was built on blood sacrifice. Let's look at it. Blood sacrifices. That's what they was. They all hit to the blood sacrifice shit. So I guess would they get the sense that if anybody f up, they could be a sacrifice. So don't nobody want to f up because he don't want people to think that he's weak and sacrifice him. So that means they all scared of each other. If they don't look mean, they won't, they could get told on and seen as a sacrifice. Damn. Damn, son. That's a threat. Like, yo, look, they telling the little kids, man, we'll sacrifice your dumb. If you ever tell anything, we'll kill everything about you. Know what I mean? Like, they getting threats. You getting threats. I don't know, son. Teaching Freemasonry with and like a religion is pretty much what ended up being. It's like the Hebrew Israelites had a Freemasonic version of its religion expression, and so did the Muslims. And so these would be like, this motherfucker's goofy little son of a bitch. Look, man, it's all people, man. That's the beauty of it. The beauty of it is that it is so many to go out there and just mess with, man. And like it's not a threat, it's not a problem. This is the expression. And so it's like they got this man messed up with another man. Or that's, you know what I'm saying? Like they made it where like they don't know who that man is. But somebody is dealing with this sacrifice shit. So they all small hat until further identified. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so we already went past this. Oh no. You had Brother Malcolm, and then you had the 5% Nation. And then the 5% Nation is the nation of gods and earths. And so then that was the end of the religious journeys, the spiritual group journeys. Everything after that became just different parts of either one of those things that already came out. Just a more up-to-date edition of things. And so it ended with the 5% Nation. Then this brother Khalid Muhammad, he tried to do it through the Nation of Islam and then by himself. You know what I'm saying? He tried to do it through the Nation of Islam and then by himself. And then, he got deleted somehow. And so it's like, all right, when you talk about it, man, who got the funds, man? And so that's that picture of that dude holding the mask, man. Right? Because the Admiral Moore is they trying to mock. So we need to put those pictures together. This is a powerful picture right here. This is a very powerful picture right here, man. Double joint say Cain and Abel, cannibal God said, where is your brother? Cain said, am I my brother's keeper? If he ate Abel, that's why God couldn't find. Oh shit. Hell no, dog. What? He ate Cain. He ate Abel. Oh shit. No. That's wild. Cannibal though, you right on that shit. Cannibal, Cain and Abel. Yeah, that's wild. Cain and Abel, son. I think you might be right. Cause that's a heck of an extreme. And so I'm sure the lesson somewhere in there about that. And what better than Cain and Abel, especially with the cannibal connection, with the words. And so I think you're right. The numbers would back that up. So shit, they bury pigs. You know what I'm saying? They bury pigs, and they leave them down there for like 3 days, and then they bring them back up. Like they don't need to leave it for 3 days, but it might be 3 days, and they bring that shit back up. I mean, look, that's why they so big in Samoa. That's why they so big in Samoa. They eat that pork. What? Before I broke out and do that, right? Let's go ahead and look at these next pictures. Remember this? Can you identify what exactly we're seeing and looking at? This is just a quick quiz, not a real one, but I'm just saying I'm gonna go fast. So can you identify what we're looking at? The differences between what we're seeing? Y'all see? Yo, listen, just see the differences that's going on. But they look the same though. They look the same though. And so this is when I was telling you about the stars. It was originally a 6-point star, and then it's a 5-point star. So it was never an Islam kingdom. Kingdom is with Israelites, people that have kings. So you ain't never seen no Islamic king. So that people need to stop the cabbage, because that's what the Nation of Islam is all about. Cabbage. So they can't, you know what I mean? Islam speak for all, and then so try to, right? They try to be like the blackest thing on the block the whole time. This guy right here, look, he ain't nothing but like you know what I mean? Somebody that'd be willing to do something. You know what I'm saying? He a Drake type beat, bro. Look at him. He running his mouth talking about so what if we kill Brother Bob type shit. Yo, try to say that. And so it's like, man, hell no. He'll never be right. He'll always be somebody that's trying to fight somebody and try to be better than. So it's probably beef with him and Malcolm. But he was a upstart. He was a little pup trying to earn wings, taking Malcolm down. Talking shit about him, talking about so what if he did it. I'd never forget hearing Farrakhan say that, man. So anyways, that's it. That's it. Cain and Abel. God said, where's your brother? Cain said, I'm our brother's keeper. What if he ate Abel? That's why God couldn't find him. The men in black. Men in black. Oh, I should have showed. I should have showed the part where, or explained this part. I don't think I did. But it's the graduation, the minister, the judge, right? The priest wearing all black, the men in black, like you said. So what we want? I want to get the Yeah. So yeah, the minister, the judge, and the graduate. Ain't that some ish? The minister, the judge, and the graduate all wearing that black gown. That's when with the black suits. They want. I guess they're talking about space, dark space. Yeah. But that's it though, man. Peace and salutes.